All right, well, many of us are a little more than a month into our New Year's resolutions.
If fitness was on your 2021 hit list, but you've lost your motivation, I spoke with a personal trainer from Lifetime Fitness in Plymouth, Nehemiah Owusu, for some advice.
First thing I'd recommend, Mike, is accountability, whether that's from a friend, a group, or a coach. Because your willpower doesn't last forever, it helps to have somebody checking you on sticking with the process. Second thing I'd say is progress, not perfection. Don't feel like you have to get every workout in, try to get as many as possible. And then also making time rather than finding time. So rather than saying you're going to work out more, say Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3, I'll do strength training for an hour or something specific and measurable.
So Nehemiah, you have 4 exercise workout routine here that should hit all the major muscle groups.
Yeah, so the first exercise I'll show, it's called the dumbbell floor press. Very effective for targeting the chest area, the shoulders, as well as the triceps. So you'll need a pair of dumbbells, which you'll pull upward and lie onto your back. From there, you're holding the dumbbells vertically and you're pressing them straight up over your shoulders. You want to keep a proud posture and lightly pause your upper arms on the floor at the bottom of each press.
If you don't have dumbbells at home, should we be headed for the cans of produce or water jugs or something?
So you want to make sure you do something that's challenging. So if you have heavy enough water jugs, you can definitely do that. Otherwise, a great alternative would be shoulder tap push-ups. So we're still going to work those same muscle groups, the chest, the shoulders, the triceps, and get that challenge of your shoulder stability. So in a push-up position, you'll bend 90 degrees at the elbows with the upper arms tucked about 45 to 70 degrees to your side. And then when you press back up, touching the opposite shoulder with the hands. And this can be done from the floor if your fitness level allows, or it can also be done on a counter or a bench to make it a little bit easier.
Okay. Next exercise you have here are kettlebell front rack reverse lunges, which is a mouthful. But I think once you see it done, it will make some sense. So demonstrate that one for us.
Yep, no problem. So I have a pair of kettlebells here, and this is what's called the front rack position. So I've curled them into an upright position. My elbows are tucked, my knuckles are towards the ceiling. From there, I'm standing with the feet hip width apart, and I'm stepping down and back with one leg, lowering until that rear knee is about 1 inch off the floor, then pressing through the lead leg to return to the starting position. And I can do this working one leg at a time or alternating. Great movement for the quads, your glutes, your upper back, and strengthening your posture.
You don't need a ton of weight to have those really burn, right?
Yeah, lunges are tough with just your own body weight. Luckily, you've got your body weight to make it challenging.
All right, what's the 3-point arm row that's next on our list?
Yep, so the 3-point arm row, the 3 points are referring to the points of contact, which will be one of your hands and both of your feet.
Okay.
So you can use a bench, a chair, your counter. From there, you'll hold on to a weight. Could be a dumbbell if you're in the gym, could be a backpack if you're at home, or a heavy bucket. You'll be in a bent over position with a flat back and tight abs. From there, you're pulling the dumbbell up like you're starting a lawnmower by drawing through your shoulder and driving your elbow towards the hip. So that shoulder movement is really key to target the upper back and mid back muscles, and driving the elbow towards the hip. Make sure you don't put too much tension in the arm and you focus on those lats.
So we've got one last of our 4-point plan to a healthier February here in the B stance deadlift.
Yep. So the reason it's called a B stance deadlift is because you're starting it with your feet hip width apart and you have one foot back. You'll be on the ball of that rear foot and the lead foot is planted firmly. So with a pair of dumbbells in hand, you'll start with an upright posture and both knees bent softly. From there, you'll hinge at the hips or bend at the waist while keeping a flat back and tight abs. So this is a great one for working the back thigh muscle called the hamstring in that lead leg, as well as the glute once again, your obliques, which are your side abs, core muscles. So a lot of different lower body and core that we're working there.
When you put these 4 together, should you do them all 4 in a row and then go back and do another set and another set, or do you do one exercise at a time?
It can be done either way depending on what your goal is. If you're looking for more of a endurance benefit, doing them as a circuit all in a row is really beneficial. If you're focusing more on strength, taking one exercise at a time, that way you can really push it, recover well, and go at it again is a great approach.
Social distancing and mask wearing is mandatory at gyms all across Minnesota right now. To learn more about the rules, Lifetime Fitness, and personal training, you can go to WCCO.com/links. And of course, be sure to check with a health professional before beginning any new workout routine. But that is one that I'm going to try.